Hey there, folks. Andrea Cox here, intuitive healer, holistic wellness coach, here to share one of my favorites with all of you. Now, it is almost 10 o'clock at night, and I usually don't eat late, but I have been running around all day long. We had some hiccups come up on social media. We had to clean it up. So I'm here to record this for all of you late at night. Now, before I get started, be sure and hit that subscribe button and the see all notification button, and also subscribe to my newsletter. We have a new healing protocol at andreacox.com. It is free. It gives you links to all my supplements I take. It gives you my entire protocol that I do when, well, I'm just not feeling my best. And you know, I'm a single lady, I have an elderly dog, I take care of things on my own, and sometimes even I can get depressed. And when I do, I always like to follow that particular protocol. Now, if you hadn't noticed, I have a little bit of kale in my lip. So I'm going to take that off. I was eating this before we got started. I made one earlier for everyone on Facebook. So definitely hop on over there and check that out. AndreaCox.com, subscribe to my newsletter. You'll even get a budget-friendly, not just vegan, it has animal products on it too, for those of you who aren't vegan, grocery list from Trader Joe's. So subscribe to my newsletter, get your free grocery list, get your free healing protocol. So I've got my big metal bowl here. I've got some nutritional yeast. I have lots of kale. I've got green onion. I have some sea salt, pink sea salt, and I have some lemon juice. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to rip up this kale. Probably like someone is doing in court against their husband that was the CEO of a well-known company that went to a Coldplay concert this past week. Wasn't that crazy what happened at the Coldplay concert? We are living in such a karmic time now that all secrets are coming to the surface, actually, all secrets. So usually from people we don't want to hear from, but they're telling us the truth. The thing about it is sometimes you just know something's the truth and you don't want to believe it. And you keep putting up with the same drama, right? For example, a few ladies and I online, we found out that we were being kind of triangulated. Someone was trying to kind of pit us against each other, and we've all joined forces. And we might be filing a class action lawsuit against the two people we think were doing this to us. And that is how karma works. You want to make sure you're on the right end of the karmic scale. The first thing I'm going to do is just rinse this kale. I had a little bit of apple cider vinegar in the bottom of the bowl. So I'm just going to rinse this off like so. Just make sure there's no bugs or anything like that. You know, you can never be too sure. And also, what they spray on your food now in the grocery stores, we don't even know if that's safe. The spray that's coming down often has cleaning agents in it. Okay, so now that we've got that done, we're going to first take a bite of avocado. We're going to take 2 green onions. We're going to peel the outer skins off, like so. Just the outer skins. I'm going to chop it real fine. So I like to also use the green part of the onion. I just find that, using the whole onion, God made it green on one end, white on the other for a reason. And we're just going to take all of that and we're going to put it in our bowl. And then I like to really, really saturate this first with something a little salty. So I'm going to use just a capful of gluten-free tamari, a pinch of sea salt, pink Himalayan sea salt. Keep it in a canning jar. Squeeze of half a lemon to a whole lemon. Just like that. It's okay if a little bit of the pith of the lemon goes in. I actually like that. And we're just going to kind of massage that. And what that does is it causes the kale to wilt. And next is one of my favorite parts. Now, this is a really simple recipe. Once you get this really wilted, take a generous amount of nutritional yeast and just cover that. That's going to give it that cheesy flavor. This is where I don't like to get my hands involved anymore, so I'll use some wooden spoons. This will keep in the fridge for about 5 days. Super easy to make. Now we're going to add an avocado. Now I used half the avocado earlier, so I'm just going to take, well, this one doesn't want to come out, so that's a first. We're going to take this and put it in there like so. And again, we're going to massage this in. If I were making food for other people, I would wear gloves, but I'm not. There's that pit. This avocado just became ripe. That's why the pit didn't want to come out. There we go. See that? Look at that. Looks delicious, doesn't it? So we're just going to massage this like so. And I'll just store it in the fridge like this. I'm going to add the rest of that salad from earlier that we made on the live. Kind of work that in as well. Just really put a little muscle into it. Make sure every single piece of kale is covered with avocado, nutritional yeast, sea salt, lemon juice, a little bit of green onion in there, a little bit of gluten-free tamari. And that's really it. If you had some tomatoes, I've got some cucumber in the fridge, I might add that in. But for now, we're just going to have a simple, gorgeous salad. So I'm going to show you the finished product. And we're going to plate it and show you how beautiful this actually looks when it is finished. This is a cheesy kale avocado salad, delicious, nutritious. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Do me a favor. After you're done subscribing here, hop on over to the Detox Intuitive, subscribe over there, and definitely subscribe on AndreaCox.com, my website, to get that free healing protocol and your budget-friendly grocery list. I'm Andrea Cox. Thank you so much. Let's connect on my other social media platforms. Also, you could definitely add some seaweed in here to make it a seaweed salad, nori, nori sheets you could rip up. That's always delicious as well. Be well. Oh, so good. Mm.